Alright, hello and welcome. So I see that some of my fans have had trouble knowing which files to download from my itch.io account. So first of all, I'm John from Nichathan Gaming. I've created this brand. And the first game I want to show you is my Pyramid Solitaire game. So very similar to what you would find on any Pyramid Solitaire game, although it's much more basic. And I recently updated to version 2, which with this version it should run a bit faster, and I fixed some of the issues with the text. If you played the 0.1 version, which was the initial release in development, text would turn into hieroglyphs. But okay, so in all of my projects I offer 3 download types. There's the Pyramid Solitaire v0.2.apk. This is if you want to play the game on an Android device. Then there are 2 other downloads. There's the Pyramid Solitaire v0.2.zip, which is if you want to put the files onto a USB, or if you know enough to not install a game. But for most people using a Windows device, they will want Pyramid Solitaire 0.2 Setup 64.exe. This one will run an executable file that will install everything for you. It can give you a desktop link or a desktop shortcut. It can give you a Windows shortcut and handle all of that stuff for you. So let me open it up. Now this is saying that this doesn't recognize my app, and of course I made it. I'm not part of Microsoft or Android or Google or any of those major developers. Oh, and I just told it not to run. So of course it doesn't recognize me. And here we go. So more info and then run anyways. So I will tell you that everything that I have uploaded is safe. But of course, test everything, and if you see anything in your antiviruses that says that the stuff is untrusting or has bad parts in it, let me know and I will investigate, because none of that should be here. Okay, so when you start installing, it says you can either install for all of the users or for me only. So pretty much if you have multiple users on your computer, who do you want to install it for? Doesn't matter too much, so I will say install for all of the users. Then I have to grant it permission. Then where do you want to set it up? For most people, this default area is fine. So pretty much it puts it in this PC under your local disk in the program files 86, according to this, and it will create a new file called Pyramid Solitaire, so we'll see it pop up right about here. So you can say if you want to add a desktop shortcut, this just gives you some details. Now it's installing, and look, it popped up right there like I said. Now you can select to launch the game at the end of the installation, which I will do. And here we go, the game is running.
Boom, boom, boo-doo-doo-doo, boo-doo-doo-doo.
And there's some wonderful music and sound in the game if you want to listen to that. You can click the time format on and off. So here's the normal time format. It will go in seconds, minutes, hours, days, I believe. And then you have it like this, where it will go in milliseconds as well. Okay, but let's put it back to the more calm thing. Actually, I think this one will just count up numbers, while the other one is formatted. Okay, now for the solitaire game, I do offer instructions right here. So to win a game of Pyramid Solitaire, one must remove all of the cards on the board. The deck does not need to be cleared as well. To clear a card, a match equal to 13 must be made. A king is cleared on its own. And in case you don't want to do the math up to 13, here are all of the possible matches. So a king, ace and queen, 2 and jack, 3 and 10, 4 and 9, 5 and 8, 6 and 7. And of course the credits. All of this was made by me, even the mouse. How fun. And so yeah, you just click around like this, and if you want to draw a new card, you click this button here. Get rid of the king. Oh look, now I have a 2. So I need a 5, a jack, a 10, or a queen. If I can get a 5, I have access to 2 of those, so I'm going to click through until I find a 5. There we go. That solves a lot of my problems. I'm going to wait to use this for strategy. Here we go. Now I need a jack, an ace, or a 4. So there's an ace. Let's see if I can't find a jack. There we go. Now I need a 7, which means I might need that 4 from the 9. Ooh, I'll need a 10 for the 3 and a 3 for the 10. An ace for the queen, an 8 for the 5. 8 for the 5. 2 for the jack. Let's get rid of that. Okay, and all the way back around again, and there we go, I just beat it. So it says that my fastest time was in 127 seconds, and my highest score was 6,708. Now I can either click New Game or Quit. If I click New Game, it just shows me a new game, like if I click Reset. Then with Quit, you just shut it down. So that is my Pyramid Solitaire and how to play it. So very much so like every other Pyramid Solitaire game. Let me go back to Nichathan. Let's close this advertisement. Now you can see all of my other games at nichathan.itch.io. So my most recent ones are the Tic-Tac-Toe, the Pyramid Solitaire, and the Klondike Solitaire. The Tugger's Obstacle Course is a very old and very much so in development game. Yeah, the Klondike Solitaire is much of the same thing as the Pyramid Solitaire. It just follows the Klondike Solitaire with the 3 downloads, the Zip, EXE, and APK. So APK is for Android. Zip is in case you want to add it to a USB, but the EXE is what most people will want to download. So you just click Download, save it to the Downloads folder. If you don't have this pop up here, you can go to your File Explorer. And if you don't have it bookmarked like I do, then you can just type File Explorer in the search bar, or go here, and it's usually in Accessories if you have an older version of Windows, or in Windows Accessories. And let's see, maybe Administrative Tools. Windows has well hidden all of their things in the newest version. Okay, there we go. So Windows System, File Explorer, then Downloads, or for me, you can also go this PC, Local Disk, Users, I believe Public, but let's try public downloads. Okay, yeah, I will need to go to my specific currently logged in user to downloads, and there we go. And it will do much the same thing as the pyramid solitaire, so run anyways, because I am not a horrible person who tries to prey on people. I will install for all users. I will say yes, I want it to install. Next, sure, create a desktop shortcut, install. Wait a few seconds because these are very small files. I have not added anything fancy to these. And
Boom, boom, boo-doo-doo-doo,
as
boo-doo-doo-doo, boom.
always, it's got my music and sound. And as you can see, it's much like the normal solitaire game. So you can see the rules. To win a game of Klondike Solitaire, one must move every card to the 4 aces area. These cards must be of matching suits and go from ace to king for all 4 suits. In most solitaire games, you can right-click. If this is on Android, you just double-click the screen, which is pretty cool. I did not know that when I built it. So you have an undo button. You can click and click, or you can drag and drop. And the drag and drop works fairly well, although it might not always follow your cursor exactly. It will still drop in place. And yeah, the goal is to fill this up. So ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, and then king. And when all 4 of them have kings, you win. However, I will not show you that at the moment because that can take a few minutes. So that's my Pyramid and Klondike Solitaire. Those are my Pyramid and Klondike Solitaire games. And my latest release is the Tic-Tac-Toe game, which follows the principles of keep it simple, someone. And as always, the zip, APK, and EXE. Zip is for if you want to use a flash drive or if you want to put the files wherever you want. APK is for the Android mobile device, and the EXE is what most people will want to download to use it on Windows. But okay, hopefully this quick tutorial on how to install my files from itch.io has helped you. Thank you for watching and have a good day.